Joined now by Judy Chu. She's a representative of areas in Altadena and Pasadena that were impacted by the Eaton fire. That is just where so many thousands of families have been impacted and are now trying to work to rebuild, move forward. But it is a long road ahead. You were inside the meeting right now with President Trump. What was your reaction and the message that you got across?
I wanted to make sure that President Trump did not forget Altadena and Pasadena. I do give him credit because he gave his all in terms of coming here within 3 days of his inauguration. And I know that it was so important for him to acknowledge the wildfires and to see the devastation for himself. But I wanted to make sure he knew how special Altadena and Pasadena was, and that the devastation there was apocalyptic. I mean, 9,500 structures burned, 17 people died, thousands of people are without homes, and they need help. And so I said to him, we need the disaster aid. We need to make sure that people can rebuild and that this community can be the wonderful place it once was.
And Representative Chu, what are the biggest issues and obstacles that your residents tell you they're facing right now?
Well, right now they are just getting through the FEMA disaster assistance process. Initially, the biggest problem was getting these non-approval notices from FEMA. We complained about it on their behalf, and they said that they have changed this system now so that it more accurately says we need more information on your insurance or something like that. But then we're getting into the debris removal process. And right now, EPA is going through the hazardous removal. But debris removal will be a whole other issue. And we need to make sure that they get the funds that they need to do that. And then there's the whole rebuilding process. And I think that's where we are going to need that federal assistance as they go through this. And I want to make sure that our Altadena and Pasadena folks can learn from the lessons of Paradise. In this briefing here, some representatives were there, and it was encouraging to hear their stories about how they're rebuilding.
Is this something you'd say, Representative Chu, that you have not seen during your time representing Altadena and Pasadena? Obviously, a natural disaster to this gravity is historical, right? This is Southern California's most devastating wildfire. But the response, how is that?
And by the way, I think this will be one of the worst disasters in our nation's history. It could be the worst disaster in terms of damage done. So yeah, it's unprecedented, and that's why it is more urgent than ever that we all work together.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Representative Chu, for joining us.
Thank you.